Hey guys, this is Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and I'm gonna talk about Raw. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about Raw is when I first saw it. Okay, did anybody see the whole Braun Strowman thing? Him being in the training room, and he's telling uh what's his name, Baron Corbin, that he's gonna get him at TLC. But here's my problem I have with Raw right now. See, the storyline, the crowd was hot last night, but then at the end of the Raw, at the end, everybody was dead. The crowd was dead. See, and I'm gonna take a point from going in Raw, Steven Larson. I'm gonna take a point. How many guys do we have besides Seth Rollins, besides Dolph Ziggler, to get an intercontinental open challenge? But the funny thing is, it wasn't even a fact that, so Dolph came down thinking he's gonna get a title, thinking that he's gonna get the title, knowing that this match was a squash match because Seth lost the title Raw like 4 Raws ago after the last pay per view, but he lost it. And the joke is now, because of the fact that Raw thinks it's okay, and my other question is, right. My other question is, what are they doing? Like, you know what? See, we don't. This is why I have a problem with the main roster right now. This is what I have a problem with Raw. Raw is kind of bullshitting everyone because you know what? They're giving a guy like Braun, they're paying him 3 times the normal money, the amount of the normal wage. He gets to you freaking negotiate his contract with Paul Heyman. But he's the Universal Champion. He gets to do whatever he wants. Yeah, he's the Universal Champion, and he still doesn't defend the bloody title. See, to me, that Universal title shtick with him was a bunch of crap. Because we knew we weren't going to get him to defend that title. We knew it. Nobody in the world wants to defend that bloody title. Because the only person that will actually defend it will probably be Finn Balor, probably be Seth Rollins, probably be Kevin Owens, if they even give him a shot. And the joke is, he was the first one to get it after Finn Balor did. Because he was the first one. And the thing is, he was the second one. And then it was Kevin Owens. Then it was Seth Rollins. And the joke was that, oh, wait a minute. Now that we have a Universal Champion, we don't know where to put him because the rivalries, even on last night, the rivalries are shit. And then it's Sasha and Bailey, their faces, so they're gonna getting beat up by the heel faction, which means that Nia Jax is gonna fight Ronda Rousey because she came back and she whooped her. But what's the point of having? Like I said, I don't know. And you know what? What are they? Like, that's my question to all this. What are they doing, bro? What are they doing? Like, that's my point to this, man. Like, the main roster is a bunch of crap. Like, SmackDown doesn't even know what to do. And SmackDown is different. SmackDown actually will get their talent. They'll push them. They'll give them a push. And that's what they should have did. Raw should have did. Yeah, you won Survivor Series the 4th year in a row. Who gives a damn? At the end of the day, the only reason you're winning is because it's all Ziggler, because of Drew McIntyre, and because all these dudes that are coming in the woodwork that don't really give a shit, that don't really care. Because the joke is, AOP is going to be a lackluster tag team. Because all that rep they had in NXT is gone. Poof. Then you're going to get Drake Maverick, who's trying to be a modern Paul Heyman, which is not going to work. Then it's like 205. The only thing that 205, and I've seen 205 Live. 205 Live is amazing. The talent is amazing. They are giving guys talent shots, title shots left and right. And the joke is they haven't gotten around to it, or like, what are they doing? That's my question to it. You take a guy, like Mustafa Ali. He can do everything. He's a high flyer. He can jump. He's a cruiser. He can do it. He's a striker too, but he can go his own way. To a guy like Buddy Murphy, can do anything. To a guy like Tony Nese, he's a submission artist, and he's a bruiser. See, people don't. That's what Raw doesn't know what to do. Raw is in this big thing where they think it's okay, and that was the thing. Because they're trying to go backwards instead of forwards. They're always going backwards. They're doing this thing they've been doing for 10 years. And the joke is, Raw, they think just because you have the 1000th episode of Raw, like that's actually going to make a fucking difference this year because it's not. It's not. And you have two heel general managers. You got Baron Corbin and Alexa Bliss. So basically, after the whole title, her title reign's done because Ronda Rousey won. So now you're going to give her a freaking women's GM job to give her a title shot. And knowing that's not really gonna work, and Stephanie knows that because that's why she gave her that power. Because well, you know what? If you had Shayna Baszler in there in Raw, she wouldn't even. She wouldn't even. She would not even. There would be no. There would be no women's revolution because there isn't. Hey mom, could you just like? Could you? Yeah, can you do that? I just. No, I'm doing the. I'm doing my recording. That's why. No, but anyway, like I said, Shayna Baszler has no idea what to do. Has no idea, no plan, no nothing. And that's my joke to it. I feel like Raw is kind of really kind of sucking because they're it's not even an A show. It's a C plus, C minus. It's a C minus show. Because you know what? I'm willing to bet if things were different, if Edge didn't have to retire and Christian didn't have to retire, they would be making money. They would be making the show a difference. No, like I said on my NXT review, there should be guys helping out the new talent. There shouldn't just be dudes that have been there. Okay, yeah, Big Show, you helped out Apollo Crews. Big whoop. See, and that's my point. Like, what are y'all doing? You don't have Ric Flair. Why don't you get him? Let him teach somebody to be a submission artist. Get him. Get Chris Jericho. Get them. You know, get dudes that were on Raw that you didn't like that can come back. Like, look at Lance Storm. You had him. You had Lance Storm. And the joke is you misused him. This dude from WCW that was a Canadian, that was a great cruiserweight, that was his own guy, that didn't have to deal with nothing. You got rid of him. Then you got rid of DDP. Then you just fired him. You left him. And the thing is, if Sting would have came back 2002, 2003, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. And it wouldn't have made a single difference. It wouldn't. But then again, I'm putting this in perspective here, and I'm throwing this perspective in here. Like I said, we don't know what they want to do, and we don't know what they want to go because it's like you take guys, right? See, and this is where I kind of don't understand the ruthless aggression era because my joke is okay. My joke is okay, right? Ruthless aggression era was the high point of Raw, right? Eric Bischoff was a good GM at the time, but he got John Cena to be the face of WWE, which was cool. That's fine. Umaga came in, but he came in, he's dead. I get that. But here's a joke I don't understand, right? Is why did y'all just kind of just said screw it? Once 2009 came in, like 5 years ago down the line, you kind of just got rid of him. Matt Hardy's gone because of whatever crap, and he wants to retire because he's already been a tag champion. He's already been U.S. He's been world heavyweight. He's been everything. And that's my point to all this. See, Raw is doing the exact failure thing that made them a crap show in the beginning. That's why people went to. That's why they got traded to SmackDown. That's why they went to SmackDown because Teddy Long was giving guys title shots. He wasn't screwing with them. And that's the joke. Because you had dudes and you used them. You had guys and you used them. You had guys and you got rid of them. But you don't, that's the thing. Where are the guys that are supposed to be the trainers? And there's not, you got Billy Gunn. Yeah, he's a legend. You got him. You got Lita. You got dudes. You got Booker T. You got him. but there's no Eddie. Like you couldn't have brought back John Morrison. Oh wait, because he left because it was a different because he didn't get paid the money he was supposed to get paid. But then Chavo left too, and you know what? The guys y'all had, then you made ECW your version of ECW a joke. It was a joke. See, ECW wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't a bad company because of Paul Heyman. And now, because he brought them in, because when he brought them that whole ECW invasion angle that was supposed to happen, because it was just the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer and Raven. Because ECW fans are different from the WWE, and they don't care about T-shirts and T-shirts and throwing it back. They don't really care about it. Like that's my point. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to try anything. And because of these lackluster storylines are just dumb. And I'm knowing that, and I'm saying this, and I'm not trying to be biased, like I said. I believe Braun Strowman will get the Universal title, but not at TLC with Brock Lesnar. There's no way in hell he's doing it. Because Brock Lesnar's going to cheat his way out of it. Because Baron Corbin doesn't give a crap, and that's the point. You don't even got Brock. You don't even got freaking Finn Balor doing anything. You got him doing what? Why won't they elevate this man to the status that he's supposed to be elevated? That's my other point. Why is he not elevated? Why? See, what happened? What happened? What happened to Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows? What happened to him? They're still in the tag division, but the club ain't gonna show up. Oh, wait a minute. You got the Revival, but they're not doing nothing with them titles. They're not even winning one. They're not even winning the. They should be dominating the tag scene. But that was a fake. That was a lie. That was a ruse. You just called them up because you said, you know what? They're good. They have great tag mechanics. We'll just put them on Raw. No. SmackDown should have jumped at the chance to take them because if they would have, they would have freaking rivaled with the Bar, with freaking Carlos and Anderson, the New Day, everything, and they beat the New Day. When they were on Raw, they beat them. With a shatter machine. Didn't even take 2 minutes. Took them a second to do it. That's my point. Those dudes don't know what the heck they're doing. The WWE, the freaking WWE storyline creative don't know what because they don't know where to put him. It's like going with an old WCW tactic. We'll build up a guy, get him a title belt. Build up a guy, give him a title shot. Build up a guy, give him a title shot. Look, and I'm surprised Raw didn't jump up to get freaking Ray. And they didn't get him? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna sit here and think about this one. See, and here's the big picture. I'm starting to see this now. So now that Lars Sullivan is the highest free agent, right? Two things are gonna end up happening. I like to call this the Lars Sullivan, I would say Equinox right now. Because if Raw gets him, they're gonna misuse him. SmackDown get him, they're not gonna misuse him because they're gonna give that man a title shot. He is going to be the freakish man getting a title shot. And this isn't just some guy. This is Lars Sullivan. He's been on NXT for what, 5 years, 6 years already? This is him. Case in point. This is him. They're gonna get this guy. They're gonna use him. They're gonna make him a star. They're gonna make him a top star. They're going to not give him jobbers like Braun Strowman. They are not gonna do that. And I would want to see a Lars Sullivan against a Braun Strowman type of feud. Because I would want to see that. That's my thought. He needs a title shot. They need to get this dude and get him on the main roster and get this man a title shot. And you know what? And Shane should be like, listen, if you come to SmackDown, we'll give you a title shot. We'll give you a WWE title shot. See, and that's the joke because they're not gonna give Brock to Sullivan. They're not gonna give it to him. I can see it. They're not gonna give it to him. They're lucky if they want to give it to him, because they're not. They're only doing because Raw's only trying to beef him up or trying to get him because so they can use him and misuse him for Braun Strowman, so they can give him somebody new. What a joke. And I've been reading on Wrestling Observer and the Bleacher Report, and you know what? It's the same. It's the same tactic because there's no giant guys anymore. There's no giant guys. I don't see it. I don't. I don't see the point. I don't see I don't see the point. I don't see the point with him. I don't see the point with trying to make Raw. Raw is not going to be a dominant brand. I can sit here and tell you guys this. It's not. It's not going to be a dominant brand because the joke. It's not because the main roster, like I've stated, like my main point is it's the lack of storyline, it's the lack of rivalry, it's the lack of character development. That's what I mean. Like they're not doing their job with them. They're not. They're putting them one way or the other, and they're grabbing them by the hand or by the foot and saying to him, "Oh, we'll just do this because you're good. We'll just do this because you're a